Well, welcome back, baseball fans, to another Summer of 69-72 Carryover League game. We are still in the second series of the year, Games 2. But we have moved into a different format as we go across the leagues. And these are a simple best of three. Home, away, home format. In this year, it'll be the National League North against the American League North. It turns out that the geographic counterparts are all meeting this year. Happens once every 4 years, I guess. And so the East, the North, the Center, and the West, they all go across boundary lines. And also, we were looking at fourth place teams of a year ago. So the fourth place team for the National League North, the Cardinals, and the fourth place team from the American League North, the Expos. Game 1 in St. Louis, Bob Gibson lost to Bill Stoneman. Unfortunately for the Cardinals, they are still 3-2, and that was the Expos' first win. They're 1-3. So the Expos, after winning Game 1, they can win this game here, and the series would be over after 2. If the Cardinals can win on the road, something the Expos did, obviously, in Game 1, then the rubber match is back in St. Louis. Today's starting pitchers, Wayne Simpson for the Cardinals, a guy they pilfered out of the Reds organization, and the Reds were like, well, he gets injured anyway and is not very effective. So they let him go, kind of. And for the Expos, it's Baylor Moore, a guy who pitched in 1972, then he disappeared and resurfaced in like the late 70s. Maybe he had arm trouble or minor league issues or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's get started from the new home of the Expos, Burlington, Vermont. And Lou Brock leads it off, 49, single 1-2, lines out. Jose Cardinal, first X. This is Ron Fairley. He's a 2E18 at first base. Makes the play. And Joe Torre, 2-6, base hit. Let's take a look at it. This is Joe Torre's big year now. 1971, 363 batting average. We're hoping, Cardinal fans are, that this card will help the Cardinals overcome a lot of deficiencies elsewhere on the roster, and also in a tough division. Bill Sadakis, 59, homer 1-3, fly ball, and he flies out. Down the inning. Boots Day, 1-5, second. Gary Sutherland rolls to second. Rusty Staub, 37's a walk. Bob Bailey, 2-8. Let's take a look at this Bob Bailey card, just because it's really an excellent card. He had 28 home runs in 1970 for these Expos and 450 plate appearances with the walks and the batting average. One of the most underrated cards of this era, really. 2-8. Double 1-6 is a double. Second and third for Ron Fairley. 55, second C. Dave Duncan, 212, catcher. Ted Simmons, K's. Javier, 37, single 1-11, base hit. Jackie Hernandez, center X. This is Boots Day, a 2 in center field. Makes the catch. John Bateman, 45, second X. Javier is a 2E27, base hit of Javier. Mac Jones, 2-8 Ks. Adolfo Phillips, 38 walks. Bobby Wine, 44, catcher's card. This is Simmons, a 3E15. That's a foul out. And with 2 outs, Boots Day. 1-7, rolls a third. Expos put some men on, haven't brought any in. Tom Tresh, 49, single 1-12, base hit. Lou Brock, 412, left X. This is Mac Jones, a 3E14 in left field, and that's a 2-base error, even under double jeopardy standards. Second and third for Cardinal. 2-5. Let's take a look at Jose's card. He had bounced between a few teams in the air. He did play for the Cardinals and the Cubs and Milwaukee. And believe it or not, this is a 72 Chicago Cub card that the Cardinals acquired. The Cardinals, in light of being at a disadvantage against Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, they were at least trying to take players away from division rivals, such as the aforementioned Wayne Simpson, and in this case, Jose Cardinal. And, yeah. And so, 2-5 is a single left field. Brock will definitely run. He's a 17, of course. Left fielder is Mac Jones. -1 arm, so he slides in with a play at the plate. He slides in safe. Tough break for the Expos on that one. So, 1-0. Cardinal, a stealer, but Brand's got a -2 arm. He'll hold. Joe Torre, 1-5. We saw the card before. This is Homer 1-13. It is gone. And the Cardinals are up 4-zip. Sadakis, 46 is a K. Dave Duncan, 1-9 is a single. Simba, Ted Simmons, a 6-4-3 double play. 4-zip in the third. Sutherland, left. Rusty Staub, 44. Second X. This is Javier again. Another hit off of Javier's card. As a 2. Very odd. Bob Bailey, 66 is a K. Ron Fairley, same role for lefties, a walk. And with 2 outs, John Bateman, another walk. This slows the bases. 2 outs. Simpson has put 7 men on. Mac Jones, 2-8 is a K. Let's take a look at that Mac Jones card anyway. 2-8K. Misses the hit by pitches on 9 and 10. That's a fun little card, isn't it? All right. 4th inning. 4-zip. Julian Javier, 3-6. Base hit. Jackie Hernandez, 2-9. Pop out. Tom Tresh, 44. Second X. Sutherland's a 2E37 at second base, and he kicks that ball. Lou Brock, 1-5. Let's look at his card. Homer 1-8, double against lefties. That's going to be a double. Tresh, 14 runner against, no, he will not run off a Boots Day. So you have second and third. The infield's coming up. Jose Cardinal, 110, base hit in the center, and Brock will run. He loves to run, and he, of course, 16. Boots Day's got a -2 arm. I think we just threw Lou Brock out at the plate. He's a 17 runner with 1 out. It stays at 17, but Boots Day's got a -2 arm and a 16. So they didn't get him last inning. They get him this inning. Lou Brock thrown out the plate. So we got a man at first, 2 outs. Tresh did score. It is 6-0. And it is Torre, 57 is a K. So Bellamore barely survives that base running gaff. Adolfo Phillips, 57 is a K. Bobby Wine, short. Boots Day, 2-9, single. And with 2 outs, Sutherland, 65, pops to first. Wayne Simpson showing that promise. We saw 14-3 in the early parts of 1970 for the Reds. Bill Sadakis, 67 is a K. Dave Duncan, 1-4, short. Ted Simmons, 1-2, pops to third. Bottom of the 5th. Rusty Staub, 48, double 1-6, double. That's a lot of base runners. No one scored though. Bob Bailey, 35 walk. Pushing the luck here. This guy's trying to qualify for a win. Ron Fairley, 58. There's an out. Flies to left. John Bateman, 47 is a K. And with 2 outs, Mac Jones, 66 is another walk. They are loaded again. And it's Adolfo Phillips, 69 is single 1-2. 1 out the rest. And it's a line out the rest. So a staggering amount of base runners here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 men on. None have scored off Wayne Simpson. Here is actually down 6. The Expos have, believe it or not, sent more men to the plate. It was in a pretty weird situation there. Julian Javier, 65K. Jackie Hernandez, 47 walk. Tom Tresh, 39, is a 6-4-3 double play. Okay. Fun with Wayne, huh? Let's see how far this guy can go here. Ball 4, Eli walks Bobby Wine. Boots Day. 410, and there it is, off the Simpson card. 410 is gone. A 2-run homer, and we've been playing with fire more than enough. He qualifies for a win. 5 innings, 2 batters, 4-run lead. Simpson will leave for the Cardinals. And they will go with Rick Austin in the 6th inning with nobody out. And it's Gary Sutherland. 57 is a walk. Rusty Staub. 1-9 is a base at the left field. 2 on for Bob Bailey. 68 is a single to right field. The Expos have been on today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 times. Scored twice. They got the bases loaded though, and they have the tie run up Ron Fairley against the lefty Austin. 1-5. That's a 4-6-3 double play. Scores a run, sends a guy to third base with 2 outs for John Bateman. 57 is another walk, and it's loaded for Mac Jones. 210 is a hit by the pitch. That's another RBI. It is 6-4. There are 2 men on. Let me see here. Were they loaded? Yeah, you had a guy at third. Oh, then you had the double play. That's not an RBI. That just reloads the bases. Sorry about that. So the bases are loaded. That guy's at third. These guys are both gone off the bases. The hit and then the double play. That guy went to third. So back-to-back walks loads them. And it's Adolfo Phillips. 1-3 rolls to short. And it stays a 6-3 game. Almost gave the Expos a run there they shouldn't have had. So it stays 6-3. Baylor Moore will leave after 6. We'll go Jim Bouton in the 7th inning. And it'll be Lou Brock. 2-8, third. Jose Cardinal, 57, is a K. Joe Torre, 63, bounces to second base. Sutherland is a 2E37, but he makes an error there. Bill Sudakis, 47, is a K. Stretch time here. We are listening to Ike Turner and the Kings of Rhythm, 1969. A Black Man's Soul. There's Ike seated at the piano. Okay, bottom of the 7th, down 3, but the Expos just love to put guys on base. They got Bobby Wine, Boots Day, and Sutherland. Austin will pitch through to Boots Day. So here we go. Bobby Wine. 68. There's another base hit. All right, Austin against Boots Day. And batting for Boots Day, Adolfo Phillips will play center field in that regard. Will be Coco LeBoy. Let's take a look at the Coco here. He'll move into DH. Adolfo goes into center. And that's enough for Austin. Ted Abernathy will come in for the Cardinals. Again, a guy who played for Kansas City and the Cubs. And the Cardinals selected him. All right, so Ted Abernathy against Coco. And the pitch. 59, a strikeout. Gary Sutherland with 1 out. 66, okay. And Rusty Staub. 1-4, flies to right field. It stays 6-3. All right, Bouton will continue into the 8th. Dave Duncan, 312 short. Ted Simmons, 1-4 walk. Javier, 58K. And with 2 outs, Jackie Hernandez, 111, homer 1-2, fly ball. It was a fly ball. We got some defense to bring in, though. Bill White will he'll come in to play first base for Sudakis. And that'll do it. All right. Bottom of the 8th. 6-3 game. Bob Bailey. He has been on 3 times today. 68 is a K. But Ted Abernathy's dealing, folks. Ron Fairley. 63. Second X. Javier trying to get an out today if he can. And he makes his first recorded defensive play. Congratulations there, Julian, after giving up 2 singles. And with 2 outs, it's Bateman, 68. Another strikeout for Ted Abernathy, who comes up big in this game, 6-3. We'll go to the 9th. And the Expos will send Fred Sherman out there in the 9th. Nice little pickup, Fred. Tresh, still in there, 39, rolls the second. Lou Brock, 1-4, rolls the second. And Cardinal, 3-10, flies the left. Bottom of the 9th of a 6-3 game. Abernathy did his part as a quality setup guy. Really good job there. They're going to go straight to their closer, Chuck Taylor. Take a look at Chuck's card. He was slated to be in the rotation as he's a starter 8 and a relief 4. Could go either way. Obviously, you'd be better off as a starter with this particular card as a starter 8. But when Wayne Simpson became available, the Cardinals got him, put him into the rotation, and had to move one of their starters into the bullpen, and that was Chuck Taylor, and they needed a closer anyway. So it all worked out for the Cardinals. 6-3, bottom of the 9th, Chuck Taylor against Mac Jones. 2-7 is a walk. They've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 men on base and scored just 3 times thus far. Adolfo Phillips, 49. That is another walk off Chuck Taylor. My goodness. Bobby Wine. 2-2, folks. Let's take a look at Bobby Wine card in the 9th. 3 home runs and 501 at-bats, and you can't get more timely than that, folks. A 3-run bomb to tie the game at 6. Oh my goodness. Well, the Expos obviously have put tons of guys on base. They probably deserve to win this thing, and now they have the chance to try. It's 6-6 with nobody out, and we got a brand new ball game in the 9th. Coco LeBoy will lead it off. 47 is a K. Gary Sutherland, 2-8. Double and a 1 base hit for Sutherland. And here's Rusty Stahl with a chance to win the game. Rusty, 1-7. Triple 1-3 to win it. It's single dot. Runners are on the corners. You have to bring it up for Bob Bailey. Sack Fly could win this thing as well. The infield's up. Bob Bailey, 1-5 is a walk. Gosh, that has to be the 10th walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 13th walk of the game. So the bases are loaded with 1 out. They have to bring it up. They can't get the... I don't want the road teams get the 1, 2, 3 double play of the home teams, but they can still get the force out of the plate. It is Ron Fairley. Chuck Taylor, it's his mess. Whole pitch to him. 59 off Taylor is a K. He's not a relief 1, obviously. And with 2 outs, it is John Bateman. The pitch to John Bateman here. 39 lines is short. We got extra innings. Unbelievable situation I didn't want to have happen, but what a mess of a game. 6-6, extra innings. Fred Sherman in the 10th. Here we go. Joe Torre. 6-2 first. Bill White, 4-11, left X. He's a 3 in left field, E14, and he still goes up the double. Excuse me. Dave Duncan with a runner at second. Pops to second. And with 2 outs, it's Ted Simmons. 39 is single 1-13 is a single. That puts runners in the corners. 2 outs for Javier. 4-10 center X. It's not Boots Day. It's Adolfo Phillips. He's a 3 center in center field, and he makes the grab. All right, Chuck Taylor is a relief 4. Might as well just stay in there. It'll be Mac Jones. 59 rolls to second. Adolfo Phillips, 44, center B, and with 2 outs, now no one's going to score a run. 3-10, Bobby Wine, single 1-10. He gets another single. And with 2 outs, Coco LeBoy, 2-11, lines of third, and this game will never end. 6-6, now in the 11th inning. Sherman's a relief 3, so he'll go a third inning. Jackie Hernandez. 1-8's a K. Tresh, 2-9 is a single. Lou Brock. 1-5, homer, 1-8, double. It is a double. Tresh trying to score from first on a double. He's a 14. Adolfo Phillips has a +1 arm in center field. 1-15. He scores on a 7. The Fleet Tresh, a 1-out double, scores the run. Cardinal, 49, right C. And with 2 outs, Joe Torre. 2-2 pitcher. Well, there's a 1-run lead. Please, Montreal, score 0 or 2 runs, so this thing will be over with. Chuck Taylor. He's a relief. They're going to hook him and bring in the last guy on the team in the 11th inning. Don Schultz. And that'll be Don Schultz's fault if they lose. So Chuck Taylor can only win after getting the 3-run cushion in the 9th. All right, Gary Sutherland can't hit lefties very well, so batting for him will be Woody Woodward. Woody Woodward, the new second baseman. 65 off Shaw. Double 1, single, of course. Rusty Staub, walk it off or hit no double play, Rusty. One of the two, if you can. 69, short X. This is Hernandez, a 3E 38 at short. Is it a double play? It is a double play. That's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. And with 2 outs, Bob Bailey. Here comes a solo homer. 66. Nope, it's a base hit. Ron Fairley. If he gets on, he'll be the 30th base runner to get on for the Expos, I believe. 2 outs, man at first. Ron Fairley against Don Shaw. 1-6. It's a strikeout. We are done mercifully. Well, we're not done. I got to play another game with these clown teams. So, in 11 innings, the Cardinals somehow still won this game. 7-6. What a messy box score this will be. So, Sherman came on and pitched the last 3 innings in a losing cause. Gave up 1, 2, 3. Gives up 3 hits, a run, and a K. Excuse me, 1, 2, 3. 4 hits, a run, and a K. In the 2 innings, Boughton appeared. A walk and 3 strikeouts. Everything else charged to Moore in a no decision. That would be 9 hits, 6 runs. All in these innings. We have 5 of those being earned. Nope, not even 5. We have 4 of those being earned. A walk and 6 strikeouts. Shaw gets a save. Taylor gets the win. Oh my goodness, this mess. So Shaw came on in the 11th inning, faced Woodward, gave up a single, a double play, a single, and a K. So he gets up 2 hits and a K for Shaw. Everything after the 9th inning besides that is charged to Chuck Taylor in a win. That's just 1, 2, 3 hits, 4 hits, 3 runs, 1, 2, 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Abernathy was fantastic in these innings. A hit and 4 Ks. Yes, a hit and 4 Ks for Abernathy. Austin. Actually, this 1 hit isn't charged to Abernathy. This is still charged to Austin. So Austin came in here. And he pitched all the way to here. Giving up 2 hits, 3 walks, and only 1 run because there's a double play in there, which is ridiculous. 2 hits, 3 walks, only 1 run charge with a double play in there, taking guys off the bases. Then another hit in that inning, and then everything else was Wayne Simpson, which wasn't very pretty. He gave up 6 hits, just the 2 runs, that were earned in that inning, but he had a ton of walks. He walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, and he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's your box. 10111, 01011, 713, 615, 210, 13, 12. So, to recap, the Cardinals won this game. They put 15 guys on base, 13 hits and 2 walks. The Expos lost this game 7-6. They put 28 men on base, 15 hits, 13 walks. Were only able to score 6 times. Gosh, what a mess. And the series is not over. We'll go back to St. Louis for the rubber game. Interestingly, the road team wins both games. Road wins are usually a good sign for teams. And we do the box. Again, very early in the season, plus it's interleague, and these are bottom feeders. So the Expos are 1-4 now, hitting .268 with a .372 team ERA. The Cardinals are in pretty good shape. But they haven't played a lot of games either. They are 4-2, hitting .255 with a .354 ERA. Again, very early in the season. Year to date, after that, 132 games in, we got a .258 batting average and a .386 league ERA. Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you next time. All right, folks, it was the Expos who won Game 3. Back in St. Louis, they take the series 2 out of 3. Pretty lackluster series, and that happens every once in a while. We'll see you next time.